Hi, Bob Guerin here with Synergy Kettlebell Training, and welcome back to part 3 of the Snatch Anatomy. And we're breaking down all the different parts of the Kettlebell Snatch to focus on how to make you the most efficient at that technique. The Kettlebell Snatch is probably one of the best exercises for the full body, and so when you are more efficient at moving it, you can become a little bit stronger just by the technique alone. You can put on more reps to your set, use more weight, and the technique does all the work for you. So what we're going to focus on now in part 3 is the descent. So in part 1 and 2 we talked about how to get the bell up overhead and be the most efficient as possible by the efficient backswing and hip pull. And now we're going to focus on the deflection. That's the key word for today's video, deflection. Okay, so just like it sounds, deflection means to push away, to get out away from. So on the way down, when you have your bell up overhead, what you want to do is lean back, lean away from the bell. Reason is, a common mistake people make is that they bend forward just because the bell starts moving forward. What happens is they're putting more pressure on and the muscles are working more in the back and the shoulder and the grip. We've got gravity, and let's let gravity work for us and be our friend. So by leaning back and deflecting, gravity is going to bring the bell down. There's no question about that. All you have to do then is guide it. So I'm going to demonstrate for you, and then I'll come back and mention a couple technique tips. Okay, so watch my upper body. So what I'm doing is, as the bell's coming down, I'm leaning back. I'm going up on my toes to help me lean back, and at the same time, bring my torso up to meet my elbow and have it connect and stay attached sooner and then longer. As soon as my elbow connects to my torso, my shoulder has to work less, so that makes me more efficient. On the way down, you put your palm up, like you're handing the bell to somebody. Here you go. That will save your grip. There's no reason to grip it on the way down. You have your palm up, gravity's taking it, the handle sits in the palm, in the fingertips, and then it drifts down. As soon as it connects, that's when you bend forward. You almost want to feel like it's pulling you forward. You have 2 places to go. 1, your arm could break, which we don't want that, and 2, you bend forward. So let's move forward with the bell, and as soon as the back of the hand and wrist hit the inner thigh to absorb the weight of gravity and that projected weight coming down, we want to absorb that into the inner thigh, and as soon as the back side of your hand hits that inner thigh, then it rolls inward, so now the pinky is facing up to do what we want it to do for the next backswing, leading into the hip pull to accelerate it back up overhead. So I recommend to you to re-watch my technique demos just now, knowing what to look for. You're looking for the hand on the way down, palm is up, leaning back, going up on the toes, deflecting, getting the elbow to attach to the torso as quickly as possible, and that's when you bend over, because it makes you bend over. Don't bend over just because the arm's in front of you and moving down, because there might be a gap there. We don't want that gap. We want to have no gap. Connected, elbows connected to the torso. It pulls us over because of the gravity weight, and then our backside of the hand connects and absorbs all that weight into the inner thigh so that our shoulder doesn't need to work for it, and then we rotate the wrist inward. So rewind, look at my technique with those thoughts in mind. Again, hand position, elbow position, and foot position is what you want to be thinking about and watching for. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for part 4 of the anatomy of the snatch. It's going to make you more efficient.